All around the world, large cities are cancelling New Year's Eve celebrations. Why? The COVID-19 pandemic. New and more transmissible variants have made it difficult for us to get together in the manner that we used to. But people are still finding small ways to celebrate, of course without the usual festivities and the fanfare. In Guyana's capital, Georgetown, it's no different. Tonight you'll see the usual church services, family get-togethers, and of course people will be celebrating outdoors at bars and the restaurants. The COVID-19 task force announced last night that it has extended the curfew 45 minutes beyond midnight to allow persons to be outside to rein in the new year. Did I forget our cook-up? We take you around Georgetown to show you how Guyanese have been preparing for what we called All Year's Night. Of course, we'll enter the kitchen of some folks to show you how they're preparing the traditional cook-up, and we'll also take you to shopping districts to show you some last-minute shopping in Georgetown.
Happy New Year!
Among the features in the busy downtown area were long bank lines and stalled traffic. We spoke to lots of people who talked about how a difficult year 2021 has been, but the common hope is that 2022 will be much better.
There are many things that we would want to do, but due to the COVID-19 restrictions, we cannot, like going to church and embracing each other and so on. However, we will try as much as possible, within the confines and the restraints that are existing, to ensure that we enjoy it as much as possible, considering all things that are existing.
2021 has been challenging because we're fighting with COVID-19, but nevertheless, I can say I was a victim of COVID-19, but I'm here and I'm thanking God for that. Despite the challenges, we're going into a new 2022. So I want to thank God for that, and not just for myself, but for our entire country. I try to keep my tradition. In the evening, we would make the cook-up and have fun sitting with our family and breaking into the new year.
It's already part of life. So, I mean, we have to just do things in a different way for us and everyone to be safe at the set time. And I mean, it's going to be different, unique. I mean, this time we're going to dine, go into the new year with the new vibes, the different feelings, and I mean, we would have delicious food prepared by our chefs.
As we're talking about food, any cook-up on the menu?
No cook-up.
The curfew now is 1:45, so parties definitely will have to be a little more closer more shortly, So I don't think it's going to have the same feel, I mean, we as staff here too, we enjoy the parties as well. Our boss, we party with them after the New Year's break at 12. We usually, then is when we get to lime a bit for our staff party actually. So that's cut it short for us here,
We're here at the First Assembly of God Church in Wortmanville, where they have erected a tent for their massive All Year Night service. The church is not quite open right now, but definitely preparations are on the way for the hosting of that service here tonight.
Well, we expect hundreds to attend the service. It's part of Guyanese tradition. All Year's Night, people do so many things. So people are anticipating a better year, 2022. So they come to church looking for a word to inspire them and to encourage them to achieve so many things that they would have set themselves for 2022. We'll have persons sitting 6 feet apart. Even before they come into the sanctuary, we ensure that we do a temperature check. We ensure that they are sanitized. And what is different from last year is that we required once persons come into the building to show proof of vaccination.
From myself and the team at the newsroom, we'd like to wish you a prosperous 2022.